We're going to be designing and putting a tool path on a candy dish. Let's go to File, Open New. We're going to be doing it in a single part. We're going to move to Features and Extrude Boss, and we'll be drawing in our top plane today. First thing we need to do is draw a rectangle. Go to Smart Dimensions, and we're going to dimension this 6 by 6. Next, we're going to fit it to the screen. And we need to draw a couple of center lines, one vertical, one horizontal. Next, we're going to offset those center lines. So we go to Offset Entity, and we're going to offset them 1/4 inch on each side. And then we're going to mirror that line. Yeah, we're going to go back and try it again. I forgot to finalize it. Offset. Mirror. Line. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing for the vertical. And then we'll mirror. Now, we're going to mirror, offset around the perimeter of the piece. So we'll go back to Offset, choose the perimeter line. Now, we want it to be on the inside of the dish, so we'll hit Reverse. And we are ready to exit our sketch at this point. Okay, it's asking us to extrude, but we're doing a 2-dimensional drawing here, so we can hit just the check mark. And we're ready to put our first tool path on. We want to go to Mastercam, and we're going to be putting a 2D tool path on. The first tool path we're going to put on is a contour to go around the outside edge to make sure that it's going to be 6 inches all the way around, and it's going to give you a nice smooth edge. So we're going to go around the perimeter lines. Hit the check mark. Again, we're going to click on Contour, check our tool. Got nothing listed here, so we'll go to the library and look for a 1/4 inch flat mill. Okay, under Cut Parameters, we will change our compensation direction to the right. So it'll be going around the outside edge. Move to Cut Depth and change that to 0.125 or 1/8 of an inch, or half the diameter of the cutter. We're going to uncheck Lead In and Lead Out. Breakthrough we're going to leave, multi-passes we'll leave. Tabs, we're going to be cutting it out of a larger piece of stock, so we'll just leave those on automatic. And linking parameters, we'll change our retract to absolute and 2 inches. Feed plane we can leave. Top of stock we will put at 0.75, and depth of cut we'll leave at 3/8 or 0.375, and hit our check mark. Next, we'll want to go to properties and stock setup and hit our bounding box, hit the green check. We'll change the Z to 0.75 and move our 0 over to the lower left-hand corner, and we'll hit select corners and choose that lower left-hand corner and hit our check mark. We can hit the green check mark down below, and we're ready to move to our simulator. First, we'll go to backplot, make sure that our tool and our holder are selected, and now we'll move to the simulator. Everything looks good there. We're going to slow it down a bit. And let her go. Like I said before, we're not touching the sides here because we are cutting this out of it. We'll be using an 8x8 block to cut this out, but we just want to make sure that our edges are square. And it seems to be doing that all the way through. Doesn't look like it went all the way through, so I'm going to go back to linking parameters and check that. On this contour, we want it to cut all the way through the piece. I think I left it at 3/8, and it needs to be 0.75. And we're going to leave that at absolute. So now we've got a dirty operation. We got to regenerate. And we'll go back to the simulator and try it again. I'm going to let that run one more time. So it looked like it was going pretty sluggish. That's better. I want to check that linking parameters setting again. It doesn't look like it was going all the way through. Let's set that to 0 this time. Regenerate. That's much better. So under depth on the linking parameters is going to be 0, and top of stock is going to be 0.75. We'll do the next cut on the next video.